Uravi, right? So let me confirm. All India rank what?
44.
44. Okay, great. So congratulations. And how do you feel?
Thank you, sir. I feel amazing. I initially I didn't have a reaction because I was kind of numbed about it, but now it's hitting me.
Okay. And how's the family reacting? What do your parents have to say?
Oh, they're really happy. They were really excited when they got to know my marks itself.
Right.
I said, let the results come first.
Yes,
Yeah,
but then we are pretty sure that NLS will happen. Exact
yeah.
rank we didn't know, but pretty sure that NLS will happen, and which I think probably is the big one. Good. Right. What were you expecting before you got these scores? Like, after you wrote the exam, what were you expecting? You're confident?
Yeah, I came back as soon as I wrote the exam. I thought it went well, and I came back and I see everyone on. I went on YouTube videos to see what people are saying, and yeah, it went well for me. And after I checked the thing, I was surprised to see 100+ score. I thought I'll get in 90s. So when I saw 106, I was like, okay, this is a really safe score. So yeah.
Good. So let's start from the beginning, right? So when did you decide that you wanted to be a lawyer?
Mm, Actually, for me, it was more of an elimination of science and accountancy and other subjects. I actually always liked social sciences over
Hmm.
other subjects. So, and I got to know more about law, and I realized that it has so many fields. It's not just you go to a court and argue. It's got so many fields in almost every sector. So that really attracted me towards law. So,
So
and
it was your decision or a joint decision?
sorry.
It was your decision alone or a family kind of a discussed joint
We
decision?
discussed a lot of things. We discussed CA, we discussed management. Yeah, but yeah, it was completely my decision. But yeah, we discussed it.
Right. So you joined for a 2-year program at Career Launcher?
Yes, so initially I joined in 11th grade for a 2-year program. And after CLAT 2020, I got around 1200 rank. And I wanted one of the top three. So I decided to go for a bullet program and prepare again. Yeah.
Okay. So again, was that you feel confident about it? That was the right decision
Yeah,
at
definitely.
that time? Hmm? Okay.
Yeah, that
Because
time I was, I mean, sometimes that thought did come that should I have just taken?
right, because this is
Yeah,
the reason I asked this question, because I'm pretty sure it's the right decision. But a lot of students have this uh, lot of emotional baggage, right? It seems like a failure or repeating a class kind of thing, which is obviously not the same. And I think at this age, a year looks like a big deal. But when then we compare it, a career is supposed to last 25, 30
yeah.
years. So how was your preparation? I mean, because it was a bullet program, you really had very little other distractions, no board exams to think about. So how did you plan your preparation for the 1 year?
Yeah, so I first decided that by November, December, I want to completely redo my basics, clear my concepts on reasoning, maths, English, and I decided to do that and also do GK on the side, and then started writing mocks only after a month and a half because I thought if I straight away get into it, it would discourage me or make me feel overwhelmed. So first I decided to redo my basics and then started writing mocks after December, Jan.
So which area was natural to you and which area you had to work hard?
Um, I think English and reasoning seemed easy to me because, because I think English I've always read books and newspapers, so it came good to me. And legal I had to work hard. I had to solve different type of questions, and GK definitely I had to work hard because it was very unpredictable. They could ask anything. So English and reasoning were the easier uh, sections for me.
Okay. So if I look at your schedule, like how do you plan it on a weekly basis or a daily basis? Do you decide a certain number of hours a day, or you decide certain tasks to be completed in a particular day? How do you set the preparation over a period of a year?
So I would set monthly targets that I would do at least these many mocks at the end of the month, complete these topics on maths or reasoning. And initially I used to write one mock a week, and I would put that in my diary. I had a diary where I would write my daily schedule. It would include even the most basic things like newspaper, GK, everything. And at the end of the month, I would just see what I have missed. And also after writing a mock, I would see what topics I did not do well in, calendars, clocks, something like that. And I would write it down and make sure to do it in a few days. And yeah, so I would do daily GK every day and read the newspaper. And yeah, I would analyze a mock if I'm free. So yeah, that I did plan every day though.
So if you're looking at a coaching center and a program like Career Launcher, what parts of it are extremely useful for students who want to really get into the top colleges?
I think the teaching is amazing, honestly. Like it really helped me, especially in legal, maths, everything. And the mocks are also really good, and most of them were always error free. I didn't have any complaints about the mock. And even if it was a hard mock, I would know it's a good mock. So, and the analysis also was done good. You could see your rank, you could see sectional marks and the percentile, which is honestly very important. So yeah, the mocks, and I think the sectional tests are also very useful to practice my concepts. So yeah.
Yes, I think that is an area where we have sometimes takes a little time for us to explain to the student that please look at the percentile more than score. The score varies a little bit up and down when the difficulty level of the test changes, but percentile is a true indicator of where you stand.
Yeah.
Okay. So, did you feel, is there any emotional up and down or something? Sometimes you are worried that maybe this year I may not be able to do it, or do you have that kind of a feeling sometime, or you were like, okay, all calm and composed?
I had that feeling actually, but as the day came, I don't know, I felt very calm because I think I had done a lot of GK, so it made me feel like, it's gonna go well. So, like even a week before the exam, I was surprisingly very calm. It was not the same case in 2020, so I knew it's gonna go better than 2020 definitely. So yeah, I think being positive is honestly very important.
Okay, right.
And meditation really helps. I would suggest that.
You've done that regularly?
Yeah, I used to do these 5 minutes meditations between breaks, once a day, twice a day. Yeah, it really helps to calm down when you're in the
Wonderful.
examination hall. It definitely worked for me. Yeah.
Absolutely. And again, very important that at the very top, when we are competing for the best places, then the mental strength also comes to play along with the particular skills in verbal, legal knowledge and all that. The mental strength also comes to play. That's great then. So absolutely great. Any last kind of words for people going for CLAT 22, 23, or even people, for example, who haven't done well in CLAT 21? Because I've talked to a lot of students who are in the same dilemma you were. Should I take up what I get right now? Should I take up a SMB, or should I take up at a Christ, or should I take a serious shot at the next 1 year of CLAT? So, what kind of message would you like to give them?
I would say that right now you would be in a phase where you are confused and you might think that, it's a risk, and only take this risk when you know that you can do it. Definitely, because initially I was kind of thinking whether this was a good decision, but as I started studying, I became more confident after writing mocks, after seeing my scores, and that motivated me further. So I would say if you're getting symbiosis, and if you think you want to write again, then see if you're able to manage law school as well as preparing for CLAT again, because for me it was hard. That's why I did not take up any college. But see if you can do it yourself, if you can manage law school, which is a hard task, and if you can also prepare for CLAT. So I would say any NLU is an NLU, but just see what your interests in your further career is. If it is good for that, then go for it. Or else you
In the
can.
sense that if you're investing a year, you should really improve and get
Yeah.
a much better college. Marginal improvement for 1 year doesn't make sense. Yes, that's great. Okay, so once again, thank you, Ravi, and absolute best wishes. Do very well at NLS and beyond. Okay, and you will have a lot of Bangalore students this year at NLS.
Yeah.
So in that sense, you'll get a lot of Bangalore colleagues. Of course, in general, it's a cosmo place. You'll get people from across the country. So great.